Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. A Bitcoin analyst is projecting XRP to reach roughly $25 to $30. So even on the low end, that's a percentage increase of over 3,400%. And I get interested when I see a Bitcoin analyst talking about incredibly attractive potential XRP price action. Then there's also this from the Crypto Basic. Industry leaders weigh in on XRP potential to hit $5 this year. And then there's also this headline. Expert says Shiba Inu will claim top 5 while XRP to outrank USDT in next bull run. And I don't even know why they bothered to put in USDT there, honestly. It's just what we need to talk about is the idea that XRP is going to be back in the top 3 cryptocurrencies by market cap. And while that's not guaranteed, I'll not be surprised if that happens. But before breaking things down any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this, XRP is at 71 cents in Bitcoin at 29,372 bucks. So the bleeding, it seems to have in recent days, stopped for crypto markets. And just note that recently as XRP came down, it was pretty well in tandem with Bitcoin. And if you want to look back a little bit even before that, if you look to when XRP rather rocketed up to roughly 90 cents after the positive news of XRP not being a security, not surprising that some people took some profit after the price of XRP damn near doubled. That part, not surprising in the least. You see this in crypto all the damn time. It doesn't mean there's something wrong or bad with XRP because those people didn't sell some XRP or all of their XRP after it nearly doubled. People do that all the time. It doesn't mean there's some sort of fundamental problem, and XRP continues to move in tandem with Bitcoin, so I am not concerned in the least. You got the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 52 out of 100, so people feeling kind of neutral currently. But here's some perspective from XRP chart analyst Harry at Geraldo XRP, very famously known in our community for calling the biggest XRP run in history when it went from about 20 cents up to almost $4. And he called the tippy top in the beginning part of January 2018. And he said, and this is Bitcoin here, he says, Bitcoin, impressive move by Bitcoin this afternoon. Shorts should give up here now in the short term, having failed to really hit any lower levels. And he tweeted that out this morning. So hopefully that's correct and we don't see lower levels. I wouldn't mind that in the least. And then we have this headline, and the headline is actually incorrect. I don't know where they got the number that they did, and I'll explain why it's incorrect in a second here. But the headline is, Bitcoin analyst projects XRP price to skyrocket 2,397% to $26. I'll correct that in a second, but let's just jump into the piece here. In a tweet, Captain Fabic, a pro-Bitcoin crypto analyst, voiced his conviction that XRP might soar to remarkable heights between $25 and $30 in the upcoming bull run. Despite his optimism, he advised caution, stressing that the current phase should be approached with a cool head. Fabic advised against succumbing to the fear of missing out, or FOMO. He urged investors to adapt a steady and patient accumulation strategy, assuring them that the anticipated bull run was not a mere pipe dream, but a matter of time. Okay, so look, I don't know if he's a maximalist. It's just usually, because if you're looking on a screen, you can see, usually when you have in your Twitter account, well, it's an X account now because it's been rebranded. It's usually when you have Bitcoin in your X account, as you can see, is right here. You went out of his way to put that with the little Bitcoin logo. Usually when you see that, it's the maximalist types and the XRP hater types. So I'm not saying that he is. And if he is, he's still being intellectually honest by saying that he firmly believes that XRP is going to skyrocket in price. At least he's being intellectually honest there. So I can appreciate that either way. I just think it's noteworthy when you're talking about somebody who is that pro-Bitcoin. It's just, there's not always overlap. I'm just saying. But here's what he actually tweeted out. And I'll make this chart he shared full screen here. And this is just an XRP USD chart. I believe XRP could potentially reach $25 to $30 in the next bull run. However, it's essential to remember that we are currently in accumulation phase, so don't FOMO into it. Keep accumulating gradually and hold with patience. Bull run is just a matter of time. And so I certainly agree with the concept. I don't make price predictions. I don't know where XRP is going to go, but I firmly believe that we're going to at some point see a move to the upside. That's why I've been holding XRP for almost 6 years at this point. I've always believed after we saw the last all-time high close to $4, that at some unknown point in the future, it would hit a new all-time high. And it's taken longer than I thought necessarily it would, but I blame the SEC for that. I think in 2021 it would have hit a new all-time high if not for them. But, you know, in terms of the percentages, that is incorrect. I just went to a percentage increase calculator. The current price of XRP is 71 cents, so I input that. For those of you looking on the screen, you can see. And then if the final value is 25, so that means if it goes from 71 cents to $25, the percentage increase is actually 3,421%. So I'm willing to bet that a lot of people listening out there would be pretty happy with that and probably sell a lot of their XRP along the way. I tell you what, if XRP ends up hitting 25 bucks, I will be out of my position well before that. I will just say that. Because I stocked up heavily on XRP. I bought more than most humans will ever have ended up purchasing. And I took on way more risk, that means, by the way. I took on way more risk so that I could sell sooner. So that's the perk. Since I had a certain dollar figure roughly in mind that I want to get, I spent more money up front so that I can sell sooner. Had I spent less money investing in XRP, then probably what I would have done is held longer. But then I risk, you know, if I don't sell, if it doesn't hit my target for the upcoming bull cycle here, then if I don't catch that, then I just, because it doesn't hit my target, then I risk waiting another X number of years till the next bull cycle. So another, what could it be, another 4 or 5 years after that? No thanks. That's why I mean, not that I wouldn't participate for another run, but I'm just saying I want to get out of it what I want to get out of it now, which is why I purchased the amount that I purchased, so that when it does start running, it doesn't need to get that high for me to be like, yep, hey, there's my life-changing wealth. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But 3,421%. And by the way, I'm willing to bet that most of you had XRP positions well before the recent run up to 90 cents. And yeah, it's pulled back to 71 cents here. But, you know, before the decision from Judge Torres, where was XRP? I don't remember exactly what penny it was at, but probably call it, what, roughly 48 cents? That's probably about fair. Well, from 48 cents to 25 bucks, I actually crunched the number before recording the video. That would be a 5,100, here, I'll just put it in now. I'll just punch it in. Here, assume it's 48 cents there. 5,108% increase. So if you were in XRP before the Judge Torres decision, if it goes to that level, you've got a 5,108% increase if it goes to $25. Wouldn't mind that. Would not mind that. And those price levels really, frankly, don't sound particularly cray-cray to me. I don't know if it's going to happen again. I don't make price predictions. But I will point out that Captain Fabic, who tweeted that out, the $25 to $30 range here, one of his followers, his Bitcoin followers here, typical response you'd expect. So these people that are, Bitcoin's their number one priority, they have big Bitcoiner followings, aren't as interested in altcoins. A lot of them just think that altcoins are crap. It's Bitcoin or bust. That's pretty much it. The maximalism ideology, which I can't stand and doesn't even make any sort of rational sense. It's just, it's ideological dribble as far as I'm concerned. Well, you got a typical response from lots of people, including the one that's on your screen right here. Somebody named Patient Bull 90 responded to this guy and said, "Tell me the market cap if it reaches those figures, champ." Impossible. Ah, there you go. The age-old argument. Market cap too high, therefore XRP never $25 to $30. And he said, "Tell me the market cap." So I told him the market. I just responded to this guy. I wrote, market cap would be $1.3 trillion if XRP hits $25. Do you have a calculator? You just take the circulating supply times the market rate, which is the hypothetical rate of $25, and there you go, $1.3 trillion. And so I wrote, impossible? No. Bitcoin already hit that market cap. I remember in 2017, Bitcoin maximalists said XRP would never hit $1. It then ran to nearly $4. I had fun with that, by the way, because there were so many tweets at the time. Oh, XRP, it's never going to hit $1. It's never going to do it. Ran to almost $4. That was a delightful time. And then I wrote, maximalists are notoriously bad at applying reasonable XRP expectations. And that's true so far as I'm concerned. And consider this. So say Bitcoin, like, because again, it's all-time high, close to $70,000. So say it triples that. So it's a little over $200,000 during its next bull run. It's just a 3x from its previous all-time high. Maybe that happens. I'm not making price predictions, but it doesn't sound crazy, right? So just assume it does a 3x. You'd be talking about a market cap for Bitcoin somewhere in the neighborhood of $4 trillion. So if you're talking about Bitcoin being somewhere in the neighborhood, potentially, of $4 trillion, you're telling me XRP has no hope of just being a little over 1 trillion? Well, history says that position doesn't make a lot of sense. I sure as heck don't think so. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just saying. It doesn't seem unreasonable. And also, if you consider the amount of money that has to go in to get a market cap of just $1.3 trillion, it's not that much. You know, I highlighted this in a recent video, but there's Tom Lee from Fundstrat, and he was talking about how much money might flow in if, you know, you get a spot Bitcoin ETF approved with BlackRock, or any spot Bitcoin ETF, really. And he was saying, basically, he thinks that there's whatever a dollar amount flows in, like literally, so you say it's $200 billion, you're going to get like a 4 or 5-fold increase. Like, so in terms of market cap. And so if that's accurate, I just thought, okay. Because you know what happens during these runs? Like, people just start getting like emotional and there's bidding up in price. It doesn't mean that necessarily, even in that exact moment, that there's a huge inflow of money compared to 30 minutes prior. It just means people are getting in a frenzy. It doesn't mean there's a ton of money flowing in necessarily. So I don't even know if you actually need $200 billion flowing into XRP to get a $1.3 trillion market cap. And that's something that is notoriously hard to track. I haven't seen any perfect numbers. I've seen suspicions, and, you know, fair enough, because as far as I know, we don't have data. If anybody's seen anything, let me know. Maybe I've missed something, but in my almost 6 years, I haven't seen anything rock solid on the topic. So all that to say, yeah, there's more money on the planet than necessary to get XRP to that type of level. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but yeah, there's way more money than necessary to make that occur. And with how much excitement is around XRP and the real world utility and the legal clarity here in the United States, I think it's going to have a global impact, actually. And then we have this. Industry leaders weigh in on XRP potential to hit $5 this year. Well, I don't know if this is going to happen again. No price predictions, but I'll just say if Bitcoin runs to a certain degree, now that you know, it's pretty clear that the legal clarity from XRP, we now know it's clear. It's fair to question it leading up to this, but now we know that's not enough to get XRP to a new all-time high. But XRP is unshackled, and it can run more freely than it did in 2021 because there's not any uncertainty around it. There isn't a question of what XRP is. It's not a security. It's just a decentralized cryptocurrency. And so they shared perspective from some individuals, including, I'm going to butcher their name, Sudhir Kotwani. He's the founder of the Money Managers, well-regarded think tank within the crypto industry. And he thinks that it's possible, though certainly not guaranteed, that you could see $5 XRP by the end of 2023. And again, so I'll just say, my opinion is if that's going to happen, now that it's clear the legal clarity didn't in and of itself cause a new all-time high, I think that you're going to need to see Bitcoin trend up to some degree at least. I don't even know that Bitcoin would necessarily have to hit a new all-time high. You know, I highlighted in recent days an example where Chainlink, a few years back, it ran when Bitcoin was running, and it ran to a new all-time high. It went from, you know, in 2017, end of 2017, to being, you know, 25 cents or so, up to $4 and something, $4 and change in, I think it was the summer of 2019 is what the chart I pulled up in that video. But the point being, there wasn't an alt season, and Bitcoin wasn't hitting a new all-time high, but Bitcoin was surging at the time, and that helped Chainlink to hit a new all-time high. So it's not an unfounded concept. I don't know if it's going to happen, but the idea of XRP hitting that type of price level, look, if Bitcoin's running, then I don't think it sounds crazy. We'll just have to sit back and see what happens, though. And then there's also Jake Hill, the CEO of DebtHammer, acknowledged the significance of the courtroom victory as a positive development for the cryptocurrency community. He also recognized that attaining a price of $5 for XRP is no easy feat and poses a considerable challenge. In his assessment, Hill points out that a surge of such magnitude is significant for any asset, including XRP. But nevertheless, he draws attention to XRP's track record of surpassing Ethereum's market cap in the past and its history of experiencing intermittent rallies. And so he suggests that could surpass the $5 threshold under favorable conditions. So, and for me, it's just like, if Bitcoin's running, that substantially increases the probability of that. And then as far as this market cap talk, yeah. Which brings us to this article. Expert says Shiba Inu will claim top 5, while XRP to outrank USDT in next bull run. So look, I'm not going to speak about Shiba Inu. But here you have Dell Crypto. That's the individual that they're covering here. But he's talking about XRP returning to the top 3 by market cap. That is, I don't know what's going to happen, but that is completely plausible. That is not remotely in Looney Tunes land. That is firmly, the concept is firmly grounded in reality. And because you've seen XRP in the number 2 spot, so now that it's got legal clarity, yes, it's very obvious at this point, now that we see what's happened since July 13th when it got its legal clarity, it's not just going to snap back, just because of legal clarity. It takes time to, after 2.5 years of damage in global markets for XRP, yeah, after 2.5 years of damage, we saw a fun run, but it's not just going to let snap of a finger be healed. But the idea of XRP running to the point where it's in top 3 market cap, I would say it wouldn't even be crazy if it ends up in the number 2 spot for some period of time. It deserves to be high in market cap. And right now, just to kind of paint the picture a little further here, it's number 4 in market cap, and only USDT is above it. So if you're talking about XRP more than a little doubling in price, it's already above USDT. That puts it at number 3. Now, then it would only have a market cap of, call it, a little over 80 billion. To get the number 2 spot, though, well, ETH currently has a 223 billion, and if XRP is running, ETH is probably running too, at least to some degree. So you would expect that market cap to be higher. So XRP would need a greater multiplier effect than 2x probably, or even 3x to hit that number 2 spot. But it very well may be attainable. I don't think that's crazy. And so all these people who are just Bitcoin maximalists and XRP haters, they say it's never going to happen. Yeah. Well, too bad, so sad for you, because XRP is the only large cap coin on the planet that has regulatory clarity in the United States, and you all were wrong about XRP in 2017. It's never going to pass $1, and then it ran to almost 4, and then you look like silly little idiots. And you're going to look like silly idiots again in all likelihood. Because it's going to run. Why would it not? The entire asset class moves in tandem, and we know that XRP has been suppressed in terms of price action for 2.5 years, and it's beginning to become not suppressed, but it hasn't bounced back to where it otherwise would have been if not for this SEC interference. It's not back there yet. And so if that's correct, then perhaps it's underpriced right now. I don't think the market has sufficiently corrected for it yet. We'll see. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.